Hello, and welcome to the Awakening Heart community of Mindful Living's noon Zen-to-go meditation. My name is Miles, and I know that y'all have seen a lot of me lately, but a big thanks to Cornell yesterday for facilitating the noon Zen-to-go. I think it's good to see a variety of the community up on live stream during this time period. I know that I was really grateful to see all of y'all's faces on Sunday, which is kind of my home group, Sunday nights. At well, we usually meet at the Dallas Meditation Center. And so either at the Dallas Meditation Center or in the cloud, we practice primarily mindfulness meditation. And all that is paying attention to where we focus our attention. We can think of attention as a light, and just like a light, we can either keep a really open, wide attention to everything going on around us. We have a little visitor. Or we can spotlight our attention onto something specific. And the heart of our practice at the Dallas Meditation Center is mindfulness of walking and mindfulness of breath, which is largely in the style of Thich Nhat Hanh. Although it's not affiliated with any larger tradition or practice, mindfulness is something that you can incorporate into your daily life, whoever you are, and whatever tradition or lack of religious tradition you choose to practice. Today we'll be doing about a 10 to 15 minute guided meditation. I will share a reading that I picked with y'all today, and then we can always jump onto the Zoom room to see each other's faces or have a little discussion if y'all would like. But before we do that, let's get started with a check-in. If you would like to share your name and something that you're grateful for in the chat box, I'd love to hear it. And if not, I will read it out at the end. I am grateful for air conditioning. You might be too, depending on where you are, but weather varies widely at different places in March. Kind of a wild card. All right, well, feel free to share your name and something you're grateful for in the chat box. Otherwise, I'll get us started with our opening affirmation, and then we can get settled in for a seated or walking meditation if you want to take me along with some headphones, right? If you know our opening affirmation, I'd invite you to say it along at home so that we can feel more connected. If you don't, then you'll know it for tomorrow. May we and all beings be safe and free from illness or injury. May we and all beings transform our suffering. May we and all beings rejoice in all joys. May we and all beings be at peace. And holding that intention in our minds, go ahead and allow yourself to settle into whatever your meditation posture for the day is going to be. If you're going about your day, I'd invite you to sit in an upright posture that lends to you a feeling of alert but relaxed awareness. If you're feeling a little bit sluggish and trying to re-energize for the afternoon, I'd invite you to pop in some earbuds and perhaps go for a short walk, knowing that we're walking as a way to get present in the physical body, not with the intention to go anywhere, never in a hurry. If you're feeling particularly drained, you might even lie down, although not if you feel like that'll make you fall asleep. Whatever position that you find yourself in, take a moment to tune into the physical body, and perhaps scanning upwards from your body's foundation, noticing the current state of your feet and legs. Do they feel rooted and stable, holding you up? And do you need to make any adjustments to find an even or secure foundation? Breathing in all the way to the legs, feet, toes. Breathing out, scanning our attention upward to the abdomen and chest. Are we in an upright posture? Can you notice the expansion, relaxation of the chest and abdomen with each breath? Filling the lungs with oxygen on each in-breath. Releasing any tension we might find in the chest and abdomen on the out-breath. Breathing in, awareness of chest and abdomen. Breathing out, releasing tension. Scanning our attention further upwards. Noticing the state of the shoulders, arms, hands. Noticing their position either on our knees, perhaps folded in the lap. And breathing in all the way to the hands, and tips of the fingers. And breathing out any sense of tension you might notice there. And lastly, shifting our attention upwards to the neck, muscles of the jaw, temple. Becoming aware of the physical body in these areas. breathing out any tension we might find there. At times, we can feel strongly that we largely exist in this area of the physical body. But when we do that, we're forgetting to occupy neck, shoulders, arms, hands, trunk, legs, feet. And can we open our awareness to the entire physical body to help keep us present to this very moment and this breath, and this moment, this breath. And if you can hold on to that open awareness, and see if you can get curious about what happens to the entire physical body as you breathe, not having to do anything to change or alter the breath. Breathing in, noticing an expansion upward and outward of the rib cage. Notice how that affects your arms and shoulders. Is there any movement there with the in-breath? Any rise and fall? Noticing the natural relaxation and expansion of the abdomen with each in-breath. Noticing with that movement, any subtle shifts that occur with the rhythm of the breath. We may feel like our breath kind of stops with the chest, pulling air in, letting it back out. But we also know that this is not entirely true. Using Thich Nhat Hanh's favorite question, are you sure? Whether you visualize or send little fingers out to try and sense. Can you practice breathing in all the way to the fingertips? Breathing in all the way to the toes before relaxing, releasing. Knowing that each and every breath is really delivering oxygen to each and every cell of our physical body. Knowing that we can't truly say that our breath has stopped at the chest. Anytime we're feeling ungrounded, but also as a way to ground us in the physical body as a whole. What it's like to breathe to our fingers and toes, and breathe to our heart, our kidneys, our liver. Offering a gift of life-giving oxygen to the various parts of our physical body. Let's take the last few moments of this meditation to practice in silence, tuning to the breath of the body. And if you like, saying a little mantra with each breath. Breathing in, I become aware of my physical body. And breathing in, body. Breathing out, smile. Go ahead and allow your eyes to open if they're closed. Beginning to move and flex back into the physical body in motion. Wiggling your fingers, getting your toes moving, the circulation. Back to your legs. Book for us today, because I've still been pouring through the 2 books that I've been sharing from lately, which are At Home in the World and Anger by Thich Nhat Hanh. But I wanted to keep it fresh, and I really like this. So this one is called Love for Imperfect Things: How to Accept Yourself in a World Striving for Perfection. And I like it just because it has really kind words. And the first part of it is, well, most of the book is written in little chunks that you can read one and then think about it. Here's a nice series of chunks that I picked for you today. And when I say I picked them for you today, it means that I saw one I like and then I opened to the page before it. And then there's another good one I like. So we're going to read a few. It's a good book. And this is Haimin Sunim, the author. Yeah. In several little chunks, he says, because I have experienced pain, I am able to embrace the pain of others. Because I have made mistakes, I am able to forgive others for their mistakes. May my suffering become the seed of. I'm going to read the next one too, because it's good too. And it actually has to do with our live streaming in Zoom room. He says, apparently, and this is evidence-based, seeing a photo of someone you love can actually alleviate your physical pain, comparable to the level of taking a Tylenol. This is well supported. And if you see a person helping someone else, it boosts some of the hormones for happiness inside your body, as if you were the one lending a helping hand. Mirror neurons. Last one, I promise. There are those who love you for who you are, and there are those who love you for what you do. There is no change in the love of those who love you for who you are, even when you make a mistake or fail. Such people are your true friends and family. This is actually a real gold mine. I'm not even this far in the book yet, and I just want to keep reading to y'all. But this isn't about me. This is about y'all. So I would love to hear any comments about your meditation practice today, or the readings that I shared. Very nice, very kind words, just like Thich Nhat Hanh. Very simple message as well. Catherine is grateful for the sunshine, the technology, and our practice together. Seeing friends, families, and clients online is definitely helping me. Yeah, good to know it's scientifically based. That's the coolest thing about all this that I think. Thich Nhat Hanh's big question for us is, are you sure? And he cautions us to avoid dogma. To me, the scientific process is the best way that we have to look at that question. Are you sure? And it's very humbling as well, because when you set up when you set up a well-designed experiment, you can't go into it expecting results and to be a certain way, and then saying, look, I'm proving myself right. And that's, to me, that's the same kind of willfulness that gets us into trouble in relationships, where we walk into a conversation or we walk into a situation with the assumption that the way that I see things is right and the way that you see things is not right. So it all ties together very harmoniously in my mind. Not separate, not contradictory messages. Catherine says, I was feeling frenetic at the beginning of our meditation, so she did walking meditation and then sat down to stillness. I like that. And especially the practices that Thich Nhat Hanh talks about is absolutely beautiful to me. If there's not a million and one things that I have to remember to release myself from suffering. In my experience, if I'm feeling frenetic, like you, if I'm feeling angry, or if I'm feeling very anxious, I walk, because I don't want to sit anymore, and there's nothing else that I had to do. If I'm feeling, kind of middle of the line, all I have to do is sit, and that's the magic of the practice. And he doesn't usually talk about this one, but third option, if I'm sad or I'm in physical pain or I'm very, very drained, I lie down. And I find that to be very helpful for my meditation practice, like restorative. But it keeps things so simple, because any troubling emotions, I have to choose. All I have to do is choose between three things. Is this troubling emotion something where I need to walk to calm down from my anger? Is this troubling emotion something where I need to sit to get still, relaxed awareness? Or is this troubling emotion something where I'm really drained and I need to lie down? And that's all I ever have to choose from. It's fantastic. Anyway, let me know if y'all want to open up the Zoom room to see each other's faces and take a Tylenol. Otherwise, would love to see y'all at the same time, same place online tomorrow. Please do remember that the Dallas Meditation Center is still running its programming, and Dallas Meditation Center is still running its programming. We are online. The best way to stay in touch and find out the direct access to the online events that we're holding is by subscribing to the YouTube channel that this video is on, liking us on Facebook, which has the events posted as we get them up and running. Right now, I think DMC is running Monday through Friday, noon, short meditation. Sunday, Awakening Heart. Monday, Mindful Mondays. Tuesday, Young Adults. Wednesdays, Interbeing. And gearing up for Beginner's Meditation workshop safely online. So stay tuned to the YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram to get that info. Um, I do have to remind y'all as well that the Dallas Meditation Center is entirely supported by y'all's donations. And even though it doesn't feel like it when we're meeting in the online sphere, um, there are still the same expenses for the physical building as always. And it puts the community in a challenging position, and we are the community. In case, yes, in case y'all need a little reminder, Catherine donated yesterday. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, and you can donate through the website, a one-time or recurring donation in the link below, as well as by text for those of you who like your phones better than your computers. I think that's everything. So I will open up the Zoom room and make sure y'all have the link, and then we'll close down this live stream. So that we can meet in our Zoom room. All right. That should be, yeah, that should be a direct link. Awesome. So I am going to go ahead and close down this live stream and see y'all in the Zoom room. Did y'all get the link? Awesome. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same channel.